So now we're going to take a look at measures 5 through 7 on hymn number 14, Sawley. Let's start off with the finger numbers. Okay. First off, we do have a situation on measure 6 where the left hand exceeds temporarily an octave. So we could choose to take that note with the right hand. If we take a look at the left hand, we've got a C octave that starts off that measure, and then it goes to a D. We could also choose to just stretch our thumb up to the D. So you could do 5, 1, and 1 at that point, going from the C octave up to D if you prefer, which is what I'm going to suggest. If you want to take it with the right hand, you would have to shift down like that, and you could also do that. But just recognize that the finger I'm giving you here is going to probably require that some of you release the bottom note here, which I am okay with. We could always use pedal, for example, to a degree. So 5, 1, 2, 1, 1, 5, and then ending on 1, 3 for the left hand. Let's try the left hand for just that much. And I'll go ahead and write in a cautionary accidental here on the B flat, on the third beat. So it starts with the left hand on a C octave, 5, 1. You move your thumb up a whole step to D, and then you go back down to C and B flat, and then it resolves to F and A. So it's pretty easy. Okay, let's try the left hand again. So 5, 1, thumb goes up to D, and back to C, B flat, and resolve to F, A. And one more time. C octave, thumb up to D, back down to C, B flat, and resolve to F, A. Now let's go back one bar. It starts off on the downbeat on a B flat octave, 1, 5. So you'll have your B flat octave. And then we go to C, A. We'll use the same fingerings here, 5, 1. For this next chord here, I'm going to suggest using 5, 2 on the D, B flat. You could also use 1 there if you are more comfortable with just staying with the same fingering. So let's try that measure. Left hand starts with a B flat octave, then it goes to C, A, then up to D, B flat, and then to the C octave. Once again, B flat octave, C, A, then to D, B flat, and to C octave. And we can go ahead and try putting the left hand together. Here we go. B flat octave, C, A, D, B flat, C octave, stretch up to D, and back to C, B flat, resolving to F, A. And now let's try it with counting. Ready and play. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. That's the right hand there. Let's take a look. The left hand. Let's take a look at the right hand now. It starts off with just F, D, and if you look at the right hand, it's just a descending soprano line. It descends by step. D, then C, then B flat. So we'll use the fingering 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 3. Where the thumb stays on F the entire time. Okay, let's try playing that. F, D, here we go. D, down to C, down to B flat, and actually it goes down to A. Okay, let's do that again. 5, 4, B flat, A. So, if we look at the downbeat of bar 6, we'll use 1, 2, then third finger on the B flat again. So you'll have D, C, B flat, A, then you go back to B flat, and then we will use 1, 2 on E, G. I'll keep this the same color. And then end on either your thumb or second finger on F. Let's try the right hand in totality now. So the right hand starts on the F and D, and we're just going to walk down. Here we go. D, C, B flat, A, third finger back to B flat. Now 1, 2 on E, G, and resolve to your thumb on F. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and work some of it together. Let's try the last 2 beats. Pickups to bar 7. So the left hand has a C and a B flat. The right hand, thumb is on E, second finger is on G. So this is a C7 chord. And then it resolves to F, A, F, an F major chord. Let's do that again. C7, C, B flat, E, G, block chord, and then F, A, F, block chord. And again, the C7 chord, block chord, and resolve to the F chord. And again, block chord, then F major. And one more time, C7 and F major. And now let's try it in time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Now let's take a look at the first 2 beats of measure 6. Left hand starts on a C octave. The right hand starts thumb on F, second finger on A natural, like this. And then the top note of both hands is going to go up a second, like that. Okay, let's try that again. C octave left hand, F, A in the right hand. Left hand thumb goes to D, right hand goes to third finger on B flat, like that. So it's pretty easy. Let's do that in time. 2 and 3, play. 1 and 2 and again. 3 and 1 and 2. One more time. 3 and 1 and 2 then we go to the last chord of bar 6, which is C, B flat, E, G, the C7 chord. Okay, so let's try that transition. Starting on the downbeat of bar 6, C octave and F A. 1 and 2, third beat, C7. Once again. 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and this time we're going to go all the way to the end of this section. 3 and 1 and 2 and C7 and 2 F A F. Now that we've got that down, let's go back and recover the rest. So now we're going to do bar 5, measure 5. Left hand starts on a B flat octave. The right hand starts on F D. Okay. Remember, the right hand's pretty easy. It's just going D, C, B flat, A. So that's pretty easy. 5, 4, 3, 2. So try to let your right hand operate a little bit on automatic pilot while you manually pilot your left hand. Okay, so this 5, 4, 3, 2 is pretty easy for the right hand to handle on its own. The left hand goes from the B flat octave to C A, then to up to D, B flat, and then to the C octave. So that's where I want your attention, okay? Let's try it together. B flat octave, F D in the right hand, block chord. Left hand goes to C A, right hand goes down to C. Left hand goes to D, B flat, right hand goes to B flat. Left hand goes to a C octave, right hand goes to A. Let's try that again. Find your starting point, B flat octave, F D in the right hand. 3 and 1. Left hand goes to C, A. 2, then to D, B flat, then to a C octave. One more time. 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Now continue. Then to the C7 chord and to the F major chord. And that's how you play the section.